Monthly horoscopes. Before going into it, only 4% of you are actually subscribed, so if you end up this video useful, please subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind. Pisces Monthly Horoscope for March 2021. Pisces Health Horoscope. This month you have a fairly helpful combination of stars facing you, and this holds out encouraging prospects for your health. Somber temperaments would be more cheerful, and this means a somewhat more spirited mode of living. Any predisposition to cold hands and feet would get significant relief. The nervously inclined could also look forward to a more stable state of nerves. There are grounds, however, for you to be careful about not consuming any stale or unclean food, since this might bring about a bout of food poisoning. Difficulties would be at a minimum and you have quite a beneficial month. Pisces Finance Forecast. This month, you would have very good opportunities of making money, since the stars are favorably inclined. There are fair to good chances that a significant number of you all would get an unexpected windfall. There are further chances that those of you who go in for speculative activity or even outright gambling have fair chances of reaping profits. For most of you, quick gains would accrue as a result of your efforts, which means that you would achieve fairly speedy success in your endeavors. The gains would not be very large but rather of a medium sort. There is also a distinct likelihood of some of you generating significant income in unaccounted money. Pisces Career and Profession Predictions. The prospects for your career advancement appear none too bright this month, with the stars in no mood to bless you. You would find yourself working quite hard, and the rewards would be nowhere near matching the effort put in. Even with all this effort, there is little likelihood of realizing expected gains. Some of you might also develop a mean streak which would goad you on to exploiting your juniors and workers below you in the social strata. This should be curbed, failing which you would only yourself to blame for the exceeding unpleasant situation you would find yourself in. Travel also would fail bear any fruit, though there might be some percentage in a sojourn towards the north. Pisces Education Horoscope. Nothing particularly favorable about the augury from the stars, insofar as your educational prospects are concerned. Those pursuing higher studies may find their efforts bogged down in difficulties, not the least of which could be finding the right opportunity. Technical students would have to work much harder than usual to maintain their ranking, though there is a possibility of some of you doing quite well in your practicals. Students of law would also fare poorly. Candidates for competitive examinations would do well to go in for extra coaching, since this could decide the outcome of your efforts. Pisces Travel Forecast. A good month during which the prospects of gains from travel are quite promising, since the stars have decided to bless you. A visit to a holy place or places could well turn out to be a memorable landmark in your personal annals. Those aspiring for higher studies or training abroad or some far-off place would see their plans go through smoothly. You would travel alone by rail or by road with a fair measure of air travel. A visit abroad also cannot be ruled out. Business travel would be very successful. West is the most favorable direction. Pisces Family Prospects. This month your family affairs may get bogged down in difficulties, since practically all stellar influences are negative. There is a distinct possibility of some of you developing serious differences with the elders of the family, leading to unpleasant situations. You must not lose your cool and refuse to be drawn into any sort of a confrontation. This should diffuse tension to a large extent. Financially also, you all may not do too well for yourselves, and as such plan your expenses carefully well in advance. Children would need extra attention and more of your time and energy, since they may tend to be ill-tempered and disobedient. Pisces Children Predictions. There is nothing particularly beneficial about the augury from the stars this month insofar as your children's progress is concerned. There is the possibility that the wards of quite a few among you people would get into serious difficulties with their teachers, adversely affecting their studies. Parents should intervene well in time to set things right. The performance of most of them at studies would also leave much room for improvement. Students of law and those pursuing higher studies may face a set of particularly difficult circumstances. They would have to persevere for success. Please subscribe the channel, and thanks for watching.